Right now we are standing in front of a Sentry 3V8-H-B here just south of Ballard Community School in Huxley, Iowa. Or, as I like to call it, Huxley, Iowa.
Huxley.
Unfortunately, this siren replaced a very rare B-Series Federal Signal Thunderbolt 1003.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago when that Thunderbolt got replaced. And as you can see, got the antenna right there.
Like every other siren in Huxley has.
Exactly. And there's a telephone wire right there, and
It's
radio.
It's an overhead wiring system.
Stuff. And then you got that ridiculously huge, I'm assuming, control box, or whatever that is. Wait. Do you think that's a battery, actually?
Might be, but that's pretty big for a battery.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not much of a Sentry person. I like Sentry sirens, but I don't really know much about them. All right, let's go get a close-up shot now.
I need to get any clips someday.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll have Alex describe some parts of the siren.
Well, I guess this is either A, the battery, or B, the controller. As you can see, Sentry siren. You've got two controllers. One, I'm guessing, being the radio communication box, and then one of them either being a power supply or a communication / controller of some sort.
This big blue box does remind you of a Thunderbolt blower, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, actually.
I think they got the idea of setting it up like that from the Thunderbolt or whatever. I don't know.
Maybe they did it intentionally.
Yeah, maybe. I like it.
And of course, our very lovely power company supports this siren, Alliant Energy.
Yep.
As you can see, the pole is fairly new.
Yeah, quite nice. It wasn't that long ago when this got replaced, to be honest, or this Sentry was installed.
And it sounds like the wood chipper's not running anymore.
Doesn't sound too good. Anyways, I think this is the power disconnect, and they locked it. They actually locked it for once.
Here's the ground meter.
Ground meter right there.
Alliant Energy. Number of volts. FlexNet.
Nice. Oof. Oh, I thought I could hear a hum for a second. Can you?
Census Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh.
That's where the ground meter's from.
Nice. I guess I could get like a cool side shot of this big blue box.
Michael and Connor, I'm sorry, Max and Connor have filmed this siren before.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. It's been a very fun day.
Yep. This siren successfully went off in my ambience video, as well as the 2001 and the 2T22 that we were at.
Which had a block intake.
Yep. I don't know about the Federal code, but I am gonna check my ambience video to see if it went off.
This is a 8-volt siren system.
Yep.
As you can see, the horns are kind of diagonal, and it kind of reminds me of a Sentry 3V8-H.
It's a nice Sentry.
And if you look over here, you can actually see the sticker of where it says.
Oh yeah, let me get a zoom in shot of that. I'll do that, and then I'll get a undershot.
Yeah.
Of this thing. Yes. So as Alex said, this is Sentry 3V8. Is that right?
H-B.
Or H-B. I'm sorry.
Stand where I am, you'll see it. Perfect.
There you go.
If any of you siren enthusiasts know Sentry sirens more than we do, please let us know what that blue box is.
Yeah. It's probably obvious, but I don't know it. Okay, that should be good. And I'm gonna go get an undershot, and then we'll tell you some things about the old B-Series Thunderbolt 1003 that the Sentry replaced.
That blue box is either A, a controller, B, a battery, or C, all the above.
Yep. Alright.
Multiple choice, I'm gonna have to go with D. I don't care.
Yeah. From this shot, it looks like a sunset. with sun rays, the siren. Look at that.
Yeah, I see it. Looks like a sunset.
So this is the Sentry siren. We're gonna talk about the old B-Series Thunderbolt 1003. This isn't the location of where that 1003 was.
But the question is, where was the Thunderbolt 1003 B-Series? Turns out, funny thing is, we pulled right up in front of it.
Yeah, and we didn't even know about it. We didn't even know about it.
I knew it was in this general area. I didn't know it was right here.
Yeah, I didn't know either. But it's pretty cool. All right, so as you can tell, we have this ground has like lumps in it.
This is where the pole was. That's where the pole was, and this is where the blower was.
Yeah,
And
it was fenced, and you can see how it's a fenced area because it has like this square, goes around, kind of like this. And I could easily just be walking, minding my own business, then all of a sudden out of nowhere, you just trip, just like that. Perfect example right there. So I could just have a jolly time, you know, walking, you know, have a good time, and all of a sudden you fall like that,
And
just like that, pretty much. So this was the old location of the B-Series Thunderbolt 1003 in Huxley, Iowa. And a fun fact, it had open solenoid boxes. The solenoid boxes didn't have any covers on them. What's your reaction to that?
If weather were to strike, you might want to cover those up.
Yeah. I was told like in like more than 20 years ago, it did high-low as well. And it used to be mounted on like one of those buildings over there, I think.
That's the best part.
Or somewhere over there. There might have been another building that the siren was on. They demolished it, but I forgot. It was mounted on a building before, and then they took it down in the 80s. And so then they remounted that B-Series Thunderbolt 1003 right here. I'm gonna get a surrounding shot, and I think we'll be done. So yeah, this was the spot of the old Thunderbolt.